Hello, good people of YouTube. All About Nat is back with another video. And if you are wondering why are you in your dressing gown, you can probably tell and probably see and hear from my voice I am ill. I have my yearly cold, virus, whatever you want to call it, for the last sort of 4 or 5 years. Every either Christmas or New Year I have some kind of bug. And yes, without fail, after Christmas, Boxing Day afternoon, I started with this awful bug. So I do apologise, but I thought I can't not get out this video. I'm going to have to just go with it. So yeah, please, as I say, I apologise for the attire and the way I look and sound. Anyway, so today, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be doing my New Year, end of year Q&A. So I did put out a post on Instagram asking for your questions, and I've got a good handful of questions to answer for you guys. But before we get into that, I want to, number one, shout out a supporter, subscriber, Kevin Trust on Instagram. He sent me, we did a little trade where I sent him one of my All About Nat sticker packs, which, by the way, link in the description. You can still buy them on my website. We did a trade and he sent me, which is quite apt really, I might be cracking these open at some point. He sent me the Luden throat drops, and he sent me a couple of his cool stickers, skate brand local to him. These pretty cool stickers, so thank you very much to Kevin, shout out to you. Now also, as you may know, please skip through if you've already heard this, I am doing a giveaway for this lovely phone booth Supreme keyring and a load of stickers, Supreme stickers, my sticker pack, skate stickers, nice little bundle. I'm doing this giveaway at when we reach 1,000 subs, which is maybe roughly about 150 subs away from that, so it's not far away. So once we get there, I will be giving that to somebody. I will tell you the rules once we get to 1,000 subs. Now, excuse me, let's get into these questions. From J Supreme 94. My top 5 collabs of all time. Supreme collabs, I presume. Now, I've kind of got 6, really. I couldn't really narrow it down to 5. But I have the 2 Public Enemy collabs in there. I will put pictures up if you are unsure of what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. Oh, right, okay, back at it. Okay, so I am putting some pictures up if you are unsure of what I'm talking about. So Supreme, Public Enemy, they brought out the first collab in 2006. But that collaboration was absolutely brilliant. Love that collab. And then obviously we've got the 2018, I think it was spring summer, I think, yeah. A Public Enemy collaboration where obviously they brought out, in fact I've got it here, it was Public Enemy Undercover Supreme. So this is a cool little pouch. They brought that out and I have a sweatshirt as well. And I love that collaboration. Really good collab. And then obviously the 2007 Nike collaboration. I love that collab. I love the jacket, like the kind of varsity jacket they brought out. And also the 1998. If you've seen any of my Q&As before, I have shown this bike before, and there was only like 50 made, I think, roughly. So the Brooklyn Machine Works, which is Pharrell Williams' company, they brought out a BMX. I would give anything for this, but you're talking about 40 grand now to be able to buy it. So that was a brilliant collaboration. I remember when they brought that out. And then the Rawlings the Rawlings collaboration, where they brought the baseball out, and also kind of 2-in-1 again really, but they brought out the Louisville Slugger. I have the miniature one under there somewhere, and you can see those on my whole collection video if you want to go and have a look at that. And then obviously they brought out the miniature keychains. Really great collaboration, that. I was super happy to get the Catcher's mask as well in the spring, just gone. So that was that. Those probably, they brought out so many, and it was very hard to actually bring it down to 5. So 6 kind of thing. My favourite collaborations, and a mention as well to the Jizza collaboration they've just brought out. I love that. Obviously I got the tee and the hat, so yeah, that kind of was nearly in there but just missed. Hope that answers your question. I am trying my best. I know I might sound not very enthusiastic, but I am inside. I just don't look it. Okay, right, next one. So d.j._.r.v. blah blah. That's a hell of a username. What made you get into Supreme? This I've answered before actually in previous Q&As. I probably got into Supreme about 96 because I saw their advert, their sumo advert in Skate magazine. And I just thought the artistic sort of values of that advert was brilliant, because that's one of the things that I love about Supreme, is their artistic nature to the brand. You know, I like the fact that James Jebbia was like, he didn't want to make it a brand initially, it was just a skate shop. But I think their artistic nature and the way they marketed products made it more of a brand than he actually thought it was going to be. So I noticed them in the skate mag, and then I got to know a bit more about them. And I think because I was into skating at the time, and being a kind of an artistic person myself, the two just went hand in hand. You know, it was just a really nice skate brand, but with the difference, slightly different to, you know, Stussy. And yeah, I just think that it's just a different brand. It's changed, obviously now it's changed a lot, but it's just one of those brands you can't, as much as you want to kind of go, oh, I can't do this anymore, it's not what it was. And I have, believe me, I've gone through that. Something just draws you back to it. It is just the ethos of the brand, from the original ethos of the brand, just draws you back. From, you know, with being an OG sort of Supreme buyer, you can't get away from it. Even though you, as much as you'd love to, with the whole hype beast nature, it is what it is. It's just one of those brands that draws you in every season. Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Anyway, okay, next one, Max E_535. Shout out to you. Shout out to J Supreme if I didn't already. My brain's not quite with it. And DJ as well. Shout out to you. Thank you for your questions. What is your favourite brand? Obviously, Supreme is definitely up there. Nike is definitely up there. Also, A-Life. That's a brand that a lot of people don't know about, but it came out at a similar time, maybe a couple of years after Supreme. And that's a New York brand. Really, really great brand. Goes under the radar a little bit. It's a little bit more underground than obviously now Supreme is. Stussy. Those are brands. I mean, this kind of goes hand in hand with Tim Redding. Shout out to you. What streetwear brands do you like other than Supreme? So I'd say my two favourite brands are Supreme and Nike. Mainly because I love the vintage Nike, you know, from when I was a kid. And I've always loved Nike as a brand. I like the fact they do things differently, slightly different. But yeah, I love Stussy. I love A-Life. Stussy I've probably been into similar length of time to Supreme. So I hope that answers the two questions, Tim Redding and Max. Now this is a question, this is a laugh question. And Jordan, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to you. What's your favourite Yeezy? Dead easy question. Dead easy answer. None. I can't stand Yeezys. That's it. End off. And he knows exactly what I was going to say. So, yeah. Shout out to you, Jordan. Kevin.trust. Kevin, obviously, who sent me these. Thank you once again. Favourite Supreme piece from 2018. That is easy. Very easy. The sulphur and purple jacket, TNF jacket. I haven't actually got it to hand, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Go check out my delayed W video where I got, you can just see it there, the sulphur backpack, the jacket. That jacket, oh, wow. I've never ever, as I mentioned in that video, I've never ever been able to afford a TNF jacket. All the years that, you know, I think they started, I think their first jacket was 2009 they brought out, possibly, don't quote me. But the first TNF collaboration, I think, was 2009. And I've never been able to afford it because obviously in the last 10 years I've had a few financial issues, hence why a lot of my OG collection had to go. But that jacket, oh, beautiful jacket. Please go and watch the video because honestly, you should see my face when I'm trying that on. But yeah, that's got it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of pieces that are absolutely brilliant, like the Jizza t-shirt and the beanie. There's so many pieces this season that actually are brilliant, but that tops the lot. I hope that answers your question, Kevin. Right, the next question goes to the next question from Ghost Voices. Shout out to you. Do you find Supreme's prices have gone up and do you think it's worth it? First answer to that question is yes, they have definitely gone up. But I remember when the tees were like £32-ish. And now the ones that are just your regular are like 36, I think. And then they do ones at 42 or 44. So like when they do the collaboration tees, they're like £44. The Killer long sleeve tee was £58. Now, blooming heck. By the way, I'm selling that. It's still here, available. The Killer long sleeve, size medium, olive. Still selling that, full retail plus shipping. Hit me up if you are interested. But yes, they have gone up. Do you think it's worth it? No, I don't. And I'll tell you why. Back in the day, you know, pretty much the majority of Supreme items were made in the US or Canada. Now they've branched out. Some of it is China. Some of it is Portugal, I think. But when they are exporting and making stuff in China, you know the quality is not going to be as good. It's just not. I think there was a couple of sweatshirts or hoodies this season that were made in China and you could tell the difference. I haven't got them, but I remember watching one of Jacob Starr's videos and I'm pretty sure the ones that are made in China are not as good as the ones that are made in Canada. And that's pretty obvious it's going to be. So because they've gone bigger and they've gone more commercial and their quantities are more, it's obviously going to be exported out to be made in China and therefore the quality is not going to be as good. So that means the prices have gone up but the quality's come down and that doesn't make sense to me. To answer your question, yes and no, basically. That is what I think. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So I hope that answers your question and shout out to you for that. Rafael Gonzaleo, I think. Please, I apologise to you if I have butchered that. Shout out to you for your question. And also, Tina Marie Doe, my good friend Tina, shout out to you. you both asked the same question, so I'll answer this. You both asked the same question, so I will answer that for you both now. What are you most looking forward to in SS19 Supreme season? And that's the last question, so thank you for all your questions. I'm looking forward to the collaborations, what collaborations they are going to bring out, and also the accessories, because as you know, the accessories, blah, 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 blah. The accessories have got madder and madder over the years, and that's what I love about Supreme. They just do anything, they do what they want, and they don't care. And one of the things about Supreme over the last few years is their accessories. You know, like the anatomy figures. I mean, that's just bonkers. But I love that fact about them. I love the fact that they bring out really bonkers accessories. So I am looking forward to seeing what we've got for next season. Collaborations, I would love them to collaborate with Stash, and I've been saying this for so long. He's a New York graffiti artist. He's been going since day dot. He did the round 2 artwork for their New York store. Obviously he did the Complex Con last year. He did some shoes there. Obviously you've seen my sneaker that I had in that display, which is in the cardboard box there because it's in a flight case. And it baffles me that they haven't done a collaboration with him being a New York based graffiti artist. So yeah, I would love to see that. I'd also love to see a tribute to Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. Obviously she died this year, and I would just love to see Supreme do something for, you know, a tribute to her. That would be fantastic. Thank you so much for your questions. I do apologise once again for this. Look at it. What a mess. But I did want to bring this video to you before the end of the year. Thank you once again for all your support this year. It's been amazing. It's been absolutely brilliant. Appreciate every single one of you, from the OG subscribers to the new subscribers. Let's get to 1,000 subs so I can do this giveaway and give back to you. And all I've got left to say is I hope you have a lovely new year. Can't wait to see what comes in 2019. 2018 has been a brilliant year for me, and I hope it has for you guys. Thank you once again. Happy New Year, and all about that. We'll see you on the next one. Keep it real, guys.